Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News with me, Katira King. My first guest is the founder of a company that helps as many quality, creative small businesses be at the forefront of the market via Bella Africana. CEO Bukky Asehinde uses her platform to promote local content by expressing the beauty of Africa in various products and by promoting local artisans, creatives and talents. The platform serves as a marketplace for Afrocentric handmade products, such as Asehinde, Adire, Kente, and many more locally sourced materials. Bukky is also the convener of the African Creatives Exhibition and Awards, which is the first of its kind, celebrating creative SMEs. The awards ceremony is backed by the Nigerian Export Promotion Council and endorsed by Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce, Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and Nigeria British Association. My goodness, Bukky, what a mouthful. How are you this morning?
I'm great, thank you so much.
So nice to have you here joining us.
Nice to be here, thank you.
So tell me about what prompted you to start Bella Africana.
Well, a lot of things really. I mean, one of the biggest reasons is because with time, I started meeting a lot of people doing quality products here in Nigeria. But one thing I realized that was missing was that huge gap between the producers and the consumers.
Right.
So you have people that do creative products here locally, but not a lot of people are aware of them, especially the ones that do quality ones. So that's what brought the whole initiative about Bella Africana, bridging the gap between the two. So the producers doing amazing products that are indigenous to Africa, and the consumers, not just locally, but globally.
That is
and when
amazing.
I say globally, I mean digital marketing is what we pretty much use to boost their presence. So yeah.
And I saw just now in that little promotional clip that we saw on screen, olive oil. Now, I recently had a guest on the show who told me that we actually produce olive oil in Nigeria, in Jos. Was that locally made olive oil?
Yes.
My word. Do you know nobody knows about that?
Nobody.
So how can we purchase this olive oil? Because I actually want a bottle or 20.
Well, I mean, if you go on the platform, we have a lot of people that do, you know, source oils here locally. Not just olive oil, you have shea butter, you have moringa oil, so many oils, you'll be shocked.
And you started this company out of your view for the necessity of it.
Yes,
but
definitely.
more importantly, right after NYSC.
Yes.
You were young.
I was really young.
Wow. How did you have such a business mind at such a young age?
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't really say I had a businessman, but I had, back then he was my boyfriend at the time, but now he's my husband.
Oh yeah, we love a love story.
You know, he's the business mind, but I had that idea inside of me, and I think all I just needed was that person that could push me to just start. Right. You know, at the time, it was just all in my mind. I'm like, wow, there's so many people doing these things, and nobody knows about them. Like, and then I think he just told me, you know what? You don't really have to have a product to sell a product. That really sunk in, and I'm like, okay, yes. So all I have to do is just bridge them. You know, just market them and connect the consumers and
So how did you grow your network in order to be able to connect these people with the consumers?
Okay, first of all, I was everywhere and anywhere. I was everywhere, literally. I was always going for events, networking events. My husband happens to be someone that's that kind of person also, and I'm a very jovial person. So I started recruiting mentors. So I started recruiting a lot of mentors, connecting with people, and then I found myself in like a lot of these chambers of commerce, and you'd be shocked. People are always willing to help, especially young people in business. You know, they give you a listening here and tell you how to go about what to do. So that's how the whole network, started building my network, because I knew the vision, I knew what I was trying to get to. And the first thing first is obviously you need to have the buyers. If you're looking to have a platform where people would be selling,
you need the demand.
Exactly, you need to get the demand. So that's all, that's how I started really.
I love that. What a great success story.
Thank you so
you know,
much.
we often talk about the power of networking on this show, particularly on Mondays, because we focus on business and entrepreneurs. And every single one of the entrepreneurs and business owners that has come on the show has listed at the top of their own list the power of networking. And seemingly, it was one of the most important things in starting your own venture as well.
It was.
So why the name Bella Africana? Because it's not a typical Nigerian name.
Okay. Well, to be very honest, it has a story behind it. So before I got married, my name was Bello, like Bukky Bello. That's one thing. And then when I was younger, my dad used to travel outside. He used to go to Italy. And then, you know, he used to call me Bella. Bella means beautiful.
Aww.
So, and at the time when I started...
You're just full of love. From a boyfriend turned husband to a daddy calling you Bella. Can I have your life?
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So, I mean, you know, the whole idea was promoting the beauty of Africa. And so, really, I just thought about it. Okay, beautiful and Africa, how do we put it together? So, Bella Africana just kind of sounded nice. So,
name.
Bella and Africana in Latin means Africa. So, I just put it together. I'm like, Bella Africana, you know?
Amazing. And it rolls off the tongue,
yes,
you
it's
know?
really, you get used to it, Bella Africana. So, yeah,
now, we spoke about the fact that you grew your network and your client base by going to all of these promotional and networking events.
Yeah.
But who are your clients?
Well, we have, a lot of our clients are MSMEs, people that do locally made products, that are quality products, that have that standard where you pick them up from Nigeria and you take them anywhere in the world and they're like, wow, this is good, and it's from Nigeria, wow. So you have people that do things with indigenous products like Asehinde. You have some people like ethnic tie-ties that use Asehinde for bags, for sneakers, for so many good products that you know you just would never see on a regular day. So people that do creative products, you know, cut across fashion, arts and crafts,
that's amazing.
Home and living furnitures with an African edge. So a lot of these people have Afrocentric edge into what they do. You know, some of them use leather, some of them use wood, some of them use thread. You'll be shocked. Like if you go on the platform, you have a lot
literally just every and anything they can get their hands on.
Wow. From here, some of them use indigenous fabrics to produce really talented things, you know, that can take on the world.
So what would you say gets you out of bed in the morning?
Them. Honestly, they get me out of bed because I'm like, if you're sleeping, these people need one customer at least a day, if anything less, you know. That drive to just keep, you know, getting at least 10 more people to know about Bella Africana. 10 more people, because once they go on Bella Africana, you know, they see a lot of these members, you know? So it's just building that brand to that point, because the vision really is to be the biggest platform connecting Afrocentric products to the world, where if you're in Australia, you can purchase from the platform. That's the vision, that's where we're going to. But right now, we're verifying the people doing quality things locally. We've started with that, and the vision is really for people to be able to buy directly from the platform.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So what is your reach currently?
Well, currently, we do study, we use Google Analytics to check like our traffic. Currently, we're doing well over 500,000 in a year. Don't get too excited, not in a month, not in a month. I'm not exaggerating or anything, but in a year. And the numbers are growing because, well, my husband is a digital consultant. So a lot of what I'm doing now, I've learned from him. Well, now I can say that because it took me a while, because he helps me by not helping me do it. Literally.
This is the best thing.
It is the best thing. Now I know.
Any assistance,
Well,
you have to do it
I was always
yourself.
fighting with him when he doesn't help me. But now I know that he really helps me by making me understand how to do it so that I can use it to help the niche that I've captured, basically.
That's amazing. And he made you stand on your own 2 feet, and now you can say I did it myself. Strong, independent woman. We love it. Now, you also started the first creative award show in Nigeria.
Oh, yes.
How was that?
It was awesome. But what really, you know, brought about that initiative was because, you know, Nigeria alone is not an easy economy at all.
Tell me about
it's
it.
not as enabling as anywhere in the world. So, and seeing people still doing such amazing things despite the challenges is awesome. And then I just thought about it, these people need to be encouraged. You know, they need to be pushed to keep doing it. And that's what brought about it, you know, encouraging people to look inwards and keep creating quality products that can go anywhere in the world, and people can say, wow, that's probably made in Nigeria, that's probably made from Africa, that's probably made from here. You know, that's what brought about the whole idea of the, you know, so there's a conference, exhibition, and then an awards to just get people, because awards is a recognition.
Absolutely.
If you take anywhere in the world and you boast your chest and you're like, oh my God, I have an award.
Yeah,
it makes,
you know,
you won't quit tomorrow when there's no money in the bank. You would want to keep doing more.
Your award can keep you warm at night.
Exactly. So that was the whole idea behind it.
It sounds very exciting. You managed to mix the conference with the event center, with the award show.
Yes.
I don't know that we can quite encapsulate it in words. So should we take a look? Yes. Let's watch it.
Best Emerging Artist.
Asabara won this category.
A round of applause for her, come on.
Generally, this would be the point where I'm expected to say, I don't believe it.
I believe it. I believe it. Because I believed first in hard work. I believed first in sacrifice. I believed first in the journey, not a trip. You know, getting to this point is not a trip, it's a journey of many years of hard work, many years of research, many years of pushing and fighting the Nigerian situation and insisting on being excellent and standing out in an environment that will rather swallow you up. So I say thank you to Bell Africana for noticing, and I want to thank everybody who in ways big and small and everything that has culminated into me standing here. I say a big thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Just keep on doing what you know how to do best.
Next, we'd have Best Creative Social Enterprise of the Year. So we have She Writes Woman as the winner for this category.
Thank you.
The next set of awards will be presented by Her Excellency Mrs. Florentina Adenike Ukonga.
Best Emerging Fashion Brand. The winner is the Porter's Signature.
Congratulations.
That looks so exciting. What sort of categories do you feature? Because we had quite a few
Yes,
there.
we had 15 in total.
Oh, wow.
So you had things from fashion to beauty to art to social enterprise to kid entrepreneur, because it was a mixture to pioneer. It was a mixture of the young and the old, really, and also social, because that's one of the key things we believe in.
That's
you know,
amazing.
preparing the kids and also encouraging the old. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Really.
Yeah, there we go. Very inspirational stuff. Now, you're also, or the award show rather, is sponsored by the Nigerian Export Promotional Committee, amongst other chambers of commerce. These are huge partnerships. How did you manage to secure them?
Okay. I would start with the NEPC.
Okay.
Because that one, I'll try and cut it short because I like to talk. But to be honest, I did not know anyone from there. Like Mr. Awolowo, who's the CEO, Mr. Segun Awolowo, he, honestly, thank you so much, sir, because if he didn't support us, like they actually gave us money and helped, I don't think that would have held. So he, to be very honest, we send emails, newsletters, and he was one of the subscribers. That's how it came about. For over a year, he was always getting our emails, listening to what we had to say, and randomly, sometimes last year, he actually called and said, how do we partner with Bell Africana? You guys are doing so much great work.
Amazing.
But at the time he called, we weren't ready. Like, we didn't actually know how to, get that partnership rolling. So sometimes when the ACE Awards came about, we had to do our work. We had to put together a proposal and say, okay, this is why NEPC should actually partner with Bell Africana. And even when that time came, he told me, okay, the best way to get through to me is through my essay or through my PA. So he actually helped me by doing that, because if not, I'd just been calling him every day saying, sir, yes, exactly. So I had to do my research and find the essay, and that was how it happened.
That's amazing.
Doing the work first and connecting with the right partners. Because nowadays I realize a lot of young entrepreneurs, they just expect
Everyone's
people,
so entitled nowadays.
Exactly. You just expect them to just key into your vision. But that's not how it works. You have to get their attention and tell them why they need to key into it.
And you are proof of this, that
Yes.
if you offer a captivating service that you can see, actually justifiably see the quality within it, the government will support you.
Exactly.
And it's interesting because we have discussed time without number on the show the ways in which the government has mitigated people's success, but the ways that they have also assisted them in becoming successful ventures. Now, a lot of small to medium-sized enterprises, I've realized, don't necessarily tap into all the ways that the government could help them because they're not aware. How do you think we can increase the education on this within this factor?
I always say, well, to be honest, I actually always say stop waiting for the government, because you have to do your part first.
Yes.
What part can you play in the community? And how do you plan to help the government? The government has all the citizens to help. How do you key into their vision to get them to help? Because this is something towards non-oil export. I wouldn't have gone to any random governmental agency and told them come and help, because that's not exactly their vision. So I knew the right people that were interested in what we were doing, and I had to key in. So I think the first thing first is which government agency are you looking to connect with? How do you plan to get to the right person in that government, So for me, it's the government, yes, but it's not just about the government, it's the people. We have to play our part before the government can do what we have to do. So I think for the government, they can just try to listen to the people more, or get the people around them that are listening to the people.
Yes.
Because for us at Bella Africana, we're going to the grassroots. We're doing the hard work for them, getting this quality MSMEs that are doing good works. I think that was one of the key things that blew Mr. Awolowo's mind away when he saw some of the products of the things that the people do, and it's like, wow, he was like, wow, I can't believe these things
There's
actually
so many
made
things
here.
that we don't even
Where
know that
are
we
they?
offer.
You know,
Yes.
where have they been? So, and also, I mean, God was also a biggest role player in this, because I guess I wouldn't have been at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
It wasn't until sometimes this year that I met with him physically. He didn't know who I was.
Oh, wow.
He was just always hearing my voice, but he never met me. And when he saw me, he didn't say, this is Molly. How are you the one behind South Africana? You know, and
Yeah, because you are a powerhouse. I mean,
honestly,
you
small but
are.
mighty,
You
they
belie
say.
the amount of power you actually wield.
You know?
Now, we also had one of your clients, if you
Okay,
will, or
yes.
the people that you have on your platform on the show last week.
Yes.
You might have heard of her. Her name is Bukky,
Yes.
and she produces bags made out of
Of course, I
Asehinde and
know,
local
yes.
Nigerian leather. And those bags are exceptional. I have one in my cupboard. Thank you. But she
should.
spoke
Everyone
to us
should
about
have
how
it.
you promoted her via the Nigerian National Export
Yes.
Council. And I think it just speaks to the value of what you really do
That's
as a
right.
company. We also have another one of the people that you've assisted via your platform coming on, joining us later on the show. But you tell me about some of the success stories that you have heard.
Okay, first of all, Bemi is a huge success because she was selected in New York for an awards with her bags and all of that. And we approached, Mr. Awolowo had the opportunity to meet with her and actually see her bags. And immediately, it wasn't a please write a letter and all of that. Immediately he said, this is something we will sponsor.
Amazing.
You know, how much do you need for your flight?
Wow.
They covered
Wait,
it.
what? All I need to do is make a few bags and then I get a free trip? No one told me this.
You know, they sponsored her. And another one that they did recently was the recent beauty store that was opened in Abuja, Glam Africa,
Yes.
by Kiki.
Yes,
You
the
know,
Vice
any
President's
piece,
daughter.
exactly. You know, any piece is said to her, you partner with Bella Africana.
Wow.
Take some of their members. We will sponsor them to be in the store.
Wow.
Those are some like paid.
That's
all year
magnificent.
paid. You know, so a lot of these things that they do, even on the platform, what we say to the members is we will put you out there, we will add credibility to what you're doing. You know, we will give you that bigger voice. That's a lot of those things is where you're doing your products there, and we would be able to connect you, because what we've done over the years is get a followership of people that actually love this kind of things.
Yeah.
Because with marketing, you have to understand your target audience. If you don't know the people that are interested in what you're buying, you're just going to be in an ocean and looking for one type of fish. You know, so what we've done is we've been able to have such people that are interested in indigenous brands to be following Bella Africana, so that when we say, this is a bag made with Asehinde, immediately they're happy. So like, what you're wearing, you look beautiful.
I know, thank
you know,
you,
your
darling.
jacket,
I was
like,
hoping
look at
someone would
that.
sponsor my Africana-ness. Thank you very much.
So it's obvious that you appreciate things like this. And those are the kind of people we want following us. We don't just want everybody following us. We want the right kind of audience. And that's what we do for. That's just a pinch of what we do
That is
for a lot of people on our
amazing.
platform.
You, Bukky, are one phenomenal
Thank you.
woman. My goodness.
Thank you.
What a way to start a Monday. You've inspired me.
Thank
I
you.
love this.
Thank
now, I know there are a lot of people out there who are watching and want to know exactly how they can reach you, because I know myself, I'm going to be one of your biggest customers
Yay.
for the rest of this year. So how can we reach you via social media?
Okay, if you're on Instagram, you can go on Bella Africana. That's at Bell_Africana.
Okay.
If you're on Facebook, Twitter, at Bella Africana. But the biggest way really is go on our website, www.bellafricana.com. We actually have a live chat on it. So if you're on there, if you say, hi, Bukky, I would actually respond
like,
to
hey,
you.
what's up, girl?
Yes, I would actually respond to you. And yeah, those are the quickest. And if you want to call us, if you need to call us, you can reach us on 0808 636 3970. And by mail is info@bellafricana.com. Or if you need to reach with me, you can contact me at bukky@bellafricana.com.
Wow, okay. Would you like to give us your social security number as well?
No, please. I won't be doing
Thank you so much for joining me,
Thank
Bukky.
you.
I'm seeing you throughout the show. We're
Thank you
spending
so
the
much.
day
Yes.
together. It's time now for a short break on the morning show, but stay tuned as when we return, Bella Africana's founding community member, Bayo Ademiluyi, will be joining Bukky and I, and we'll be talking about the importance of community for entrepreneurs. Don't go away.